Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. This will be, I guess, part 3 of my Arrow video collection overview. So far, we did the steelbooks, we did the window box editions, and now we're going to do the DVDs and these 2 box sets, or 3 box sets. So get relaxed, get a beverage and a snack, and let's check out these DVDs. So these are alphabetized, I believe, for the most part. The first one is called Baise-moi. And this one, let me see if it has a year. Looks like maybe 2000. Next one is called Bear Behind Bars. It's an anamorphic widescreen. Not seeing the year, but it came out in 2011 from Arrow Video. Here's a Herschel Gordon Lewis movie called Blood Feast 2. You can see some of the gory practical effects. It's fully uncut. This one is called Blue Movie Blackmail. Filmed by Massimo Dallamano, and this has an alternate title. Let me pop this open really quick. The alternate title is called Super Bitch, and it comes with a booklet and an advertising art card for demons. Next one is called Combat Shock. Pretty violent and pretty gory. Agent Orange and the torture cages were the easy part. This since has a Blu-ray release from Severin, which I do own that as well. And there's 2 different cuts of the film in here. You have I think the one that was heavily cut at 92 minutes, and the other one's 5 minutes longer, 97 minutes. Buddy Giovinazzo. If I remember right, the Severin edition came with a signed slipcover, not slipcover, but insert. I think that's what it was. Let's see, we got Deadly Blessing. Beautiful cover. This one has Ernest Borgnine in it. I always really enjoyed him. If you guys want to go down a rabbit hole here on YouTube, you can look up Ernest Borgnine at the end of near the end of his life. He took a cross-country trip in an RV, and he recorded it. It was really very interesting, and I watched the whole series of it. It was really, really good. I would recommend that to you guys if you like Ernest Borgnine. Also, there's a very young Sharon Stone in here. Next one's called Deadly Outlaw Rekka. Takashi Miike, one of the greatest to ever do it. 96 minutes. It's in Japanese language with English subtitles. Here's one of the best DVDs that Arrow put out. This is really, really great. This is Pieces. And then here we go with those taglines. You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. The other one I thought was really good for this movie was Pieces. It's exactly what you think it is. You're not trying to hide anything. I enjoy that movie. Spanish slasher film. Here's a revenge movie called Savage Streets. This one's completely uncut. Brenda's got a switchblade and she knows how to use it. Starring Linda Blair. Linnea Quigley is in here as well. Here's a really good Christmas holiday horror movie, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Really beautiful. These DVDs that Arrow put out were really, really nice. I don't have the whole set. I think I'm missing some. I know that they released some of these DVDs with the window box. I'll show you those as I come to them. See, these are not in order. I don't know what I did here, but I thought I had these in alphabetical order, but Silent Night doesn't come before Christmas, so it is what it is. I wasn't really paying attention. Another holiday horror slasher, Christmas Evil, also known as You Better Watch Out. Movie from 1980. You get a pretty decent amount of bonus features. Okay, moving right along. We're at the Two Evil Eyes. There are two movies in one in this set. You get a 1 hour segment from George A. Romero and you get a 1 hour movie from Dario Argento. Check out that cover. Let me see here. George A. Romero, Dario Argento, two of the world's greatest fear makers, unite one time only for this deliciously twisted double bill of terror based on the classic tales of Edgar Allan Poe. Romero directs the facts in the case of Mr. Valdemar, and Argento did the Black Cat. Here's a nice little drive-in creature feature type movie, The Deadly Spawn. You can see that there's really good practical effects in this one too. Next one is a Christopher Lee movie. It's called Jaguar Lives. Christopher Lee and Donald Pleasance, a couple of giants in the film industry. King of Karate, Joe Louis is dynamite, fighting off 007 villains and saving the world in this non-stop martial arts action classic. So here's one of these window box editions, and this is the Kentucky Fried movie. And if you stick around till the very end, I'll show you an unboxing of this, just to kind of give you an idea what these look like in DVD form. John Landis, kind of a comedy from the 80s. You can see the different covers there, and you get a poster, you get 2 discs and a booklet. Another excellent cover here. This is called Macabre by Lamberto Bava. says, for God's sake, don't raid the fridge. Oh, cool. It has a, I didn't even really realize this, it has a Q&A with Lamberto Bava. I don't think I've ever watched the bonus features for this movie. I have this on DVD or Blu-ray from Blue Underground. I don't remember which. I think it's the DVD. Or maybe it's Anchor Bay. I can't remember offhand, but here's another window box DVD. This is Martin. It's a vampire movie from the great George A. Romero. It tells you what the set includes. You get it's available in 2 different aspects. I don't like watching 4:3. I prefer anamorphic widescreen. And you also get the Italian version with the Goblin score. And you get an exclusive booklet, world exclusive posters, and world exclusive postcards. Maybe I'll open this one too at the end. I'll do the Kentucky Fried movie and I'll do Martin. Here's John Russo's Midnight. You may remember John Russo as the producer of the first Night of the Living Dead with George A. Romero. He had a lot to do with that movie. You can see this is some backwoods hillbillies. Is called The Night Child, also known as The Cursed Medallion, filmed by Massimo Dallamano. Kind of a Exorcist ripoff. You'll need more than an exorcist to save this night child. Decent amount of bonus material there. The next one I got just for the simple fact that it was an Arrow DVD, and I got this a long time ago. I've never even watched it before, but this one's called Pervert. And no, it's not an adult movie. I'm gonna keep moving. Here's Street Trash. And some of you may know that Vinegar Syndrome has just announced this about a month ago or so. It's still available for pre-order, which I did pre-order it. And I'm looking forward to that. I've seen this movie a handful of times. It's a ridiculous movie. It's over the top gore, just for gore's sake, but it's a fun movie though. Prepare for a molten hobo holocaust. There's a drink in here, an alcoholic beverage that's called Tenafly Viper, and it turns homeless people into these kind of like monsters, almost like zombie-like. This is fully uncut. And there's a lot of splatter in this movie. A lot of really gruesome splatter effects. Next one is called Surf Nazis Must Die. I got 2 more DVDs and then 3 box sets. I may take these in the other room too, just to kind of break them down and show them a little bit better. This is called Jolly Killer, also known as Slaughter High. And again, it's a low budget, but it has really good practical effects. I'm trying to see if I can find a year on here. And the last one here is called Island of Death. This is a Nico Mastorakis movie. I'm a big fan of Nico Mastorakis, but this movie is not very good. It's okay, I guess, but it's not. He has a lot better than this. This is probably one of his, I don't know, lesser movies, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna take out the Kentucky Fried movie. I'm gonna take out Martin, And I'm going to take out these 3 box sets and I'm going to do a little unboxing for you. Okay, so this is what the Martin edition looks like. So you get the window box just like I showed in the Blu-ray window box video. And then if you look on the back, it tells you everything that comes in this set. You get the different covers, you get a couple discs, you get a poster. I believe there's art cards in here too. So this is just it's just a bigger window box. There's one of the covers right there. Here's another one. That's the one that was on it. And when you open it up, they really gave you a lot of stuff. And this is a really excellent edition. So here we have the DVD, and it's a 2 DVD set. I believe disc 1 is the movie, and disc 2 is the bonus features. Does it say in the back? The theatrical cut on disc 1, and you can watch it in 2 different frame ratings. And let's see, what does disc 2? Disc 2 is a special features disc. You get an original trailer. You get a movie called Vampire, the Italian cut with English subs featuring legendary Goblin. And you get a European Romero documentary. That'll be good. And you get audio recollections of Romero, Savini, Gornick, and Rubinstein. And you get a Making Martin, a documentary. This thing is packed full of good stuff here. And you get a little pack of art cards here. And you get a booklet. Maybe 5-6 pages. 7 pages, it says. And then you get a poster. I think it's a double-sided. Let me take this out and I'll try to stretch it out. And we'll also look at the reversible cover too. I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back. So there's one side of the poster. It looks like it might be Turkish. Maybe somebody can correct me on that or point me in the right direction. It looks like it may be Turkish. I don't know for sure. And then here's the other side. And we'll put that off to the side. And I'll show you the reversible cover. These are the other 2 images. The next box set here is called X Rental, and it contains 6 different movies that are sort of drive-in style movies. And here's the spine. It tells you all the movies that come with this. You get Maniac Cop, The Cheerleaders, Revenge of the Cheerleaders, Penitentiary, Penitentiary 2, and McBain. And you can see that there's little write-ups for each of the movies. They made the box to look like it's really worn out and heavily used, like a VHS box would be. But in reality, it's a very pristine condition. They even made that sticker look like it's peeling, but it's just a print. It's not even a sticker. So I love the little attention to details like that. And I'll just quickly go through these here. This first one is Penitentiary. You get a nice book and you get a reversible cover. And I don't really want to pull everything out. This is just kind of an overview, I guess. Next one's called The Cheerleaders. This is a 2-disc set. You get Cheerleaders and Revenge of the Cheerleaders. And you get a booklet. And also you get a reversible cover. There has been a upgrade to this on Blu-ray. I believe it was Code Red. And it may even have, I don't know, it may even have a 4K by now. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up on these kind of movies. And here's Maniac Cop. This movie has really turned into a cult favorite over the years. It's a fun movie. Disc and booklet. And there's the original. You can't really see it. It's the original cover that you're all used to. You've seen it a million times. And the last one for the X rental box set is called McBain, starring Christopher Walken. Let's see. I was looking for a year. I'm going to guess late 70s. There's a booklet and a disc. Let's take this one out. It looks pretty cool on the back, so I'm going to pull that out really quick. The print looks pretty bad on this one. It looks kind of faded. So this was the X rental box set. And this was one of the first items I ever purchased from Arrow. I was still buying DVDs. Blu-rays were pretty new at the time, and I had bought quite a few DVDs, and then I just started buying Blu-rays. This was a long time ago. This might have been 2010, 2012. So yeah, 13 years ago already. These next two box sets are kind of like giant window boxes because it has the same design, only it's much bigger because it's holding a lot more movies. But it has a plastic window, and it's the format, the layout of this is exactly the same as a window box. So this was put out by Fantastic Factory. That's what Arrow was calling this box set. So there you got the movies that are included in here. You got Faust, Love of the Damned. You get Roma Santa, The Werewolf Hunt, Beyond Reanimator, and Arachnid. And there was a little kind of an info sheet that was on the back of the box, and I just kept it in the box here, but you can see the different covers. And they're promoting the Dario Argento Neo Giallo collection, which I do have, and I'm going to be showing you that here in a minute. It's right there. So stay tuned for that. And I'll just kind of run through these really quickly. Beyond Reanimator is a great movie. You get a poster and a booklet. And Faust, Love of the Damned, Brian Usna movie. You get a booklet and a poster, and reversible art tube, and I'm not going to open all of those up. Roma Santa, The Werewolf Hunt. Wolves are beautiful animals. That's my spirit animal. I love wolves. So you get a booklet and a poster again. This thing was kind of flopping around in there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I don't want to wreck it. So I'm always trying to be gentle with my stuff. And there's the disc art. Let's take a look at the reverse on this one. It almost looks like the shadow. And the last one is Arachnid. You can see the cool practical effects, kind of like a drive-in type movie. same format. You get a poster and a book. Let's check out the reverse on this one. Fumbling with one hand here. That looks pretty good. So that was the Fantastic Factory 4-movie box set. And the last one for this update video or collection overview is the Dario Argento, the Neo Giallo collection. Another window box. And there are the titles: Terror at the Opera, the Stendhal Syndrome, Sleepless, and The Card Player. These were all movies that were later in Argento's career. They're not as good as his early stuff, especially The Card Player. I thought that movie was pretty bad. And I'm a huge Argento fan, and I'm not trying to take anything away from his excellent career, and he's still one of my favorites, but The Card Player is just a terrible movie. I couldn't get in it. And so we have, in Great Britain, it's known as Terror at the Opera. Here in the US, it's just called Opera, Dario Argento's Opera. There's an iconic image. That's usually with the one that they show on the cover. This movie has upgrades by now. This is a good one, though. I enjoy Terror at the Opera. This is the one I was talking about, The Card Player. It's just not very good, in my opinion. I mean, you may like it. I'm not trying to sway you one way or another. I'm just giving you my honest opinions when I record these videos. Here's Sleepless. And this one was pretty good too. This one stars his daughter Asia Argento. The Stendhal Syndrome. She's a gorgeous, she's nutty. She's crazy as fuck, but she's very good looking. And there are some stills. There she is right there. Really beautiful, beautiful woman. So that will do it for my Arrow Video DVD collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I gave you some ideas to add to your collection. And if you see anything that I'm missing that you think I should grab, let me know. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.